Welcome, soccer fans, to tonight's varsity girls soccer game between the Monroe Cheesemakers and your varsity Oregon Panthers. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by OCA Media. This program is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors, the Oregon Community Bank, the Feel Good in Banking, Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care Clinic, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, the Oregon School District, the Oregon Booster Club, as well as Torhorst Insurance, Sonny's Kitchen, Oregon Tax and Accounting, and the Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese. My name is Jeff Rohr, and tonight on the camera is Jude Shipley. We're just about ready to get going here in tonight's contest between the Cheesemakers and the Panthers. Panthers enter tonight's contest at 3-0 with 3 clean sheets. And we're going to get going tonight with the handshake and then our starting lineups. We'll switch over to the starting lineups and allow the PA announcer to announce the starting lineups, and we'll have our national anthem, and then we'll get going for tonight's broadcast. I try to turn down when it's picking up too much of them.
Mr. Hall, nice to see you.
Why would she care to watch it?
You're a diehard, man. You don't have
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Home June Field for tonight's WIA Magic Conference Girls Varsity Soccer match between the Monroe Cheesemakers and your Oregon Panthers. Here's tonight's starting lineups. For the Cheesemakers, at midfield, number 1, Annika Einbeck. At forward, number 3, Alexis Bader. In defense, number 4, Madison Markham. At midfield, number 5, Becky Tolman. In defense, number 8, Margarita Sarmento. At midfield, number 9, Maya Mustafa. In defense, number 10, Courtney Walter. In defense, number 13, Heather Burkhalter. In midfield, number 17, Ella Shosho. At midfield, number 22, Zoe Pond. And in goal, number 0, Kyla Zalowski. The Cheesemakers are coached by Kyle Caston, assisted by Kurt Zastro, Katie Coughlin, and Jeff Pond. And now for your Oregon Panthers. At midfield, number 4, Maddie Schwartzmiller. In defense, number 6, Brooklyn Kane. At forward, number 8, Ella Hughes. And forward, number 9, Avery Fanning. At midfield, number 13, Hannah Rohr. In defense, number 14, Cassie Cluck. As forward, number 15, Caitlin Shrimp. In midfield, number 16, Janet Bennett. In defense, number 20, Emma Halverson. In defense, number 24, Sydney McKee. And in goal, number 0, Malia Moyer. The Panthers are coached by Nelson Burnell, assisted by Matt Holman, Brendan Watchols, Kelly McGraw, Rich Langer, and Rebecca Krenz. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join in singing the national anthem.
And with that,
Monroe and Oregon High
and with
School,
that,
the WIA
we'll get ready for
require
tonight's
good
action
sportsmanship
between
by
the Oregon
student
Panthers and the
athletes
Cheesemakers.
education
OCA Media is Oregon's very own community access television station and broadcasting from the Oregon High School. OCI Media relies heavily on financial support from the village and town of Oregon and our generous supporters. Without this financial support, locally produced television programs like this one would not exist. Please tell your village representatives that local television is important to you and your family. Become a supporter today. Send us a note at ocamedia.com or comment on our Facebook page. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow OCA Media at ocamedia.com. Oregon will come out this evening in their traditional 4-3-3 lineup. Cheesemakers will be taking the field here in a moment and see how they match up tonight. Again, we can't thank our sponsors enough for making this possible. Oregon enters the contest tonight as the second-ranked team in the state in Division II, coming off a 10-0 win on Monday against conference rival Stoughton. Tonight's game is a conference game as well between the two teams. The first half will start with Monroe taking the kickoff. A little chilly this evening, about 40 degrees, so everybody's on their toes. And away we go. Monroe plays it back. Immediately intercepted by Hannah Rohr at the midfield. Cassie plays it back to Cassie Clark, who pays it up the sidelines to Avery Fanning. Avery takes her defender on and goes right by her. Avery has tremendous speed. Blasting right down the field. Gets a cross in. Puts it right off of Ashley Hansen, who can't quite finish, but a great cross and a great opportunity right out of the gate for the first shot on goal of the night. Hannah Rohr plays it, fights for possession, wins possession, plays it back to Sydney McKee. Sydney plays it out wide to Brooklyn Kane to Cassie Cluck. Plays it back to Sydney McKee. Just playing across the back line. Very comfortable. All four defenders are playing the ball across the back line. It shows how much skill this Oregon team has that they are so comfortable playing it back. Loss of possession there by Brooklyn Kane. Cassie Cluck tries to play it up the line. Just not quite on target. Maddie Schwartzmiller wins it back. Plays it up to Avery Fanning. Avery keeps it in, doesn't quite go out of bounds. Schwartzmiller plays it back to Fanning. A little too long. Monroe plays it out of bounds. Will be a throw into Oregon. Cassie Cluck, the right back for Oregon, will take the throw. You will see Oregon usually allow their outside backs to take these throws. She throws it into Maddie Schwartzmiller. Gets dispossessed. Goes off of Maddie for a throw into Monroe. Monroe looks to play it in. A little flick on. Nice flick to number 22. Zoe Pond from Monroe. Hannah Orr plays defense, but it goes out of bounds for another Monroe throw-in. Number 8, Margarita Sarmiento plays it in. Maddie Schwartzmiller with the defense. Caitlin Shrimp picks up the ball. Looks to beat her defender. Puts in a cross. And a perfect header by Jenna Bennett into the back of the net for the early score. A wonderful cross by Caitlin Shrimp into the box to Jenna Bennett. That'll be Jenna Bennett.
Oregon goal by Jenna Bennett.
From Caitlin Shrimp. Time of the goal was 2:43 of the first half. Monroe starts off again. Kicks it long. Emma Halverson heads it over to Hannah Rohr, flicks it on to Brooklyn Kane. Plays it down on the floor. Possession game into Jenna Bennett. Monroe kicks it right to Avery Fanning. Fanning looks to drive the middle. Skill and speed into Bennett, who plays another one and another goal. 2 early goals for Jenna Bennett. That one assisted by Avery Fanning. That goal coming at 3:15 early in the first half for Oregon. Avery Fanning doing an incredible job of driving the middle. Monroe gave her the space and she took it. Monroe tips off again. Plays it back. Tries to play it long again. Oregon takes control. Hannah Rohr settles it down. Plays it out wide to Cassie Cluck. Cassie just a little bit too anxious to get that one up to Fanning. Be a throw into Monroe. And we have a throw into Oregon. Cassie Cluck will look to take the throw in. Cassie Cluck throws it into Avery Fanning. Fanning puts the turn on her defender. Drives into space. Passes it into Shrimp. Shrimp just can't quite put enough boot on that one, but another great pass by Fanning into Shrimp. Monroe tries to kick it long. Hannah Rohr brings it down right to her foot. Avery Fanning just can't quite get to the ball. Showing her speed early on, often already did in this game. Throw into Oregon. Cluck throws it into Maddie Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller gets the turn on her defender. Plays it into Avery Fanning. Fanning closed in on by 2 defenders. A lot of traffic in there. Jenna Bennett chases it down, plays it comfortably back to Halverson. Halverson out wide to, and puts in the cross. Hannah Rohr picks up the ball, plays it in on the floor to Fanning. Fanning finishes with a great little flick onto the goal. Tremendous goal by Avery Fanning with the assist to Hannah Rohr on that one. Tremendous execution by all players on that. Ella Hughes' cross earlier from the left side went through and had a couple of dangerous opportunities as well. Third goal of the game coming at 5:18. Again, that was Fanning from Rohr on that one. Early domination by the Panthers. Emma Halverson throws it in to Hughes. Hughes gets the turn, plays it to Bennett. Bennett's defender takes it away. Monroe kicks it long. He'll be out of bounds, throwing to Oregon. Key hands it off to Emma Halverson for the throw-in. Halverson looking for the long throw. Throws it into Hannah Rohr. Hannah brings it down to her foot. Uses her strength to play it cleanly back to Bennett. Bennett back to Cluck. Cluck will look to play it outside to Fanning. Avery Fanning, just a little bit of a tough touch to the outside. Could she see she just wanted to get a little touch and then place it up to Maddie Schwartzmiller. Cheesemakers throw it in. And goes out of bounds. Fanning plays quickly, plays it up to Shrimp. Shrimp looks for a little bit of a flick into Schwartzmiller, just can't quite pull it off. Annika Einbeck trying to control the ball and settle things down for Monroe a little bit, but Oregon takes it over again. Schwartzmiller plays it down to Shrimp. Shrimp controls it and keeps it from going over the end line. Back to Fanning. Fanning crosses it in. Cheesemaker tries to get it out of play. And it goes off with Caitlin Shrimp, and it'll be a goal kick for Monroe. And with that, we've got 5 subs coming in for Oregon. Looks like Hughes, Schwartzmiller, Bennett, Fanning, and Shrimp will leave the field. Taking their places will be Bree Sauer, Captain Katie Isley, Aiden Hampton, Ashley Hansen, and as soon as they turn for me, I'll be able to get that 5th player for you. Halverson takes the kick into Sydney McKee, who finishes it. Tremendous play. Halverson putting a beautiful boot right onto the foot of Sydney McKee, who finishes the goal. That would be McKee from Halverson. And Macy Cox was the other player that came in on that substitution.
Oregon goal, Sydney McKee, assist from Emma Halverson.
Monroe plays it long. Malia Moyer collects it easily and plays it out wide to Cassie Cluck. Cluck up to Bree Sauer. Sauer taking her defender on and beating her. Looking to draw the defenders to her and then playing it off to Isley. Nice job of creating time and space for her teammate there. Annika Einbuch chases it down though and dispossesses Isley. Battling hard on the sidelines, winning the throw-in for Oregon. Isley take the throw quickly to Sauer. Einbach takes it away from Sauer. It'll be a throw into Oregon. Cluck throws it into Ashley Hansen. Hansen taking her defender on. Crosses in with her left foot. Cox looks to finish, just puts it over the top of the crossbar though. Just needs to get her hips a little bit more over that ball, but good play by both players. As Oregon does currently lead 4-0, only 9 minutes and 31 seconds into the game. Book Kane looks to step in front. Does a nice job, ball goes out of play. Oregon throw. Einbach looking to take on Bree Sauer. Sauer just hounding her, looking to take the ball away. Loses it, but it'll be a throw to Oregon. Sauer will take the throw. Plays it to Hansen. Hansen gets the turn on her defender. Hampton and Cox were both there. Hannah Rohr chases it down, wins the ball, plays it out wide to Halverson. Halverson up to Cox. Cox using a nice move and beats her defender. Uses speed and then uses her left foot to place it in low on Hansen. Hansen keeps control to Cox. Cox to Rohr. Rohr just can't quite control the pass. Hannah Rohr wins the ball back for Oregon. Monroe just toe pokes it away and then it gets cleared out for an Oregon throw-in. Cassie Cluck will throw it in. Heads out of bounds, Oregon throw. Cluck again. Hampton making a run. She spots her. Can't quite get it over Einbach. Einbach looks to clear up the line. Again, throw into Oregon. Hansen comes up to collect that throw in. A little bit of physical play. Down low. Referee decides to call it. Ball was still rolling, so the referee informs the player that she can't be kicking it while it's still rolling. Cluck was trying to play it quickly to take advantage of the Monroe defense, but just played over. Or she does play it up. Hansen looks to beat her defender. A little miscommunication. Cox in. Tries to turn and shoot. It'll be a goal kick to the Cheesemakers. Goalkeeper. Monroe keeper plays it out wide on the floor. Gets placed out of play by Oregon for Monroe throw-in. Halverson intercepts the throw-in, goes out of play for another Monroe throw-in. Monroe trying to organize itself. Throws it long. Brooklyn Kane's right there to play it back up. Cox keeps it in play. Isley looks to hound her. Halverson lets the ball roll by her. Or it's taken by McKee. McKee plays it up on the floor to Halverson. Halverson thought she was going to play it inside. Just a tiny bit of miscommunication there, but Monroe throw-in nonetheless. Monroe throws it long. Emma Halverson heads it out of play. Monroe looking to play the ball in. Looking for any little gap that they can take advantage of. Try and get themselves back into this game. Another throw into Monroe. Slowly chipping away, working it down the field. Long throw by Monroe. Headed out by Sidney McKee. Macy Cox chases it down. Ashley Hansen back out to Cox. Cox inside to Isley. Center defenseman for Monroe steps up and is able to clear. Cox plays it up long, trying to chase down, use her speed against the Monroe defender. Is able to get around the corner, but not quite able to chase it down as it goes over the end line and goes for a goal kick. Monroe keeper looks to play it up long and wide. Halverson's there. Halverson steps to, plays it back to Rohr. Rohr turns, makes the easy play back to their center back, Brooklyn Kane. Kane looking for Sauer. Sauer tries to just chip it onto Isley. Monroe's able to intercept, plays it up long. Kane's there. Little step over, but then plays that safely out of bounds, lets her teammates come back and help her out. Monroe throw in. Monroe back throws it in. Kane's there. Plays it up long to Hansen. Hansen up to Hampton. Hampton looking to just take her defender on. Beats her, in on the keeper, and plays it into the corner for the 5th Oregon goal of the evening. Nice play by Aiden Hampton for her 1st goal of the year. And the 5th goal this evening for Oregon. That'll be an unassisted goal for Aiden Hampton. Nice bit of foot skill beating her defender. That at roughly the 16-minute mark.
Aiden Hampton, unassisted.
I like the new guy.
A few more subs come back into the game for Oregon. Jenna Stotts has come in for Hannah Rohr now. Lauren Deneau is now into the game, number 22 on the right wing. Stott steps in front of the ball. Plays up to Hampton. Hampton in with the left foot. Nice save for the Monroe Cheesemaker goaltender. Isley back to Cassie Cluck. Appears that Ellen Legler has made an appearance at the left wing as well in this game for the first time today. Deneau to Isley. Isley back to McKee. McKee drives forward. Plays it up long to Caitlin Shrimp. Shrimp plays it through the gap, but the Monroe Cheesemaker closes the gap quickly. Monroe trying to shield the ball. Plays it back to the defender, but plays it out of bounds. Monroe throw in. Nice throw by the Monroe Cheesemakers, but doesn't find anybody and goes right to Brooklyn Kane. Brooklyn Kane drives forward, plays it nicely on the floor to Isley. Isley looking for Lauren Deneau on the right wing. Deneau plays it in to Shrimp. Shrimp with the turnaround shot. And a tremendous save by the Monroe keeper. Monroe keeper boots it long. Cassie Cluck's there to intercept. Plays it out wide to Deneau. Deneau drives forward. Crosses it in. Katie Isley picks it up. Looks to beat her defender and does. Plays it in. Tries to play it on the floor for a cross, but the keeper's there to intercept. Monroe really on their heels early and often in this game. Punts it long. Brooklyn Capen oversteps, but Cassie collects there to back her up. Sydney McKee plays it up to Kane. Kane drives forward, looks to bring a defender to her, plays it out wide. Caitlin Shrimp's there. Nice job of Nanu and Shrimp taking each other's spots. Shrimp maybe taking one too many touches after she beat two defenders. Loses the ball. Keeper intercepts it. Perhaps an opportunity to set that one back. Cassie collects there to collect the punt. Hampton brings it down. Hampton plays it up to Shrimp. Shrimp's able to use her body, using some of those tremendous basketball skills to shield the ball. Emma Halverson makes a run up top. She's got tremendous skill and speed for a back. She's able to make the turn, puts the cross in just over the top of Katie Isley's head. Cassie Klepp comes up and intercepts the ball to Hampton. Hampton to New. New plays it into Shrimp. Shrimp's going to turn and shoot. Another save by Monroe. Cheesemaker goalie doing everything in her power to try and keep the team in it so far. Cluck throws it into Danu. Danu turns the corner, but does go out of bounds over the end line for a goal kick. We'll look for some more subs coming into the game now. Emma Halverson leaves and Mara McCombs takes her spot at the left defense. Monroe also with a couple of subs. Goal kick's intercepted by Shrimp. Shrimp is there and just calmly finishes in the right corner to make it 6-0. Really nice finish by Caitlin Shrimp with the goalie trying to get out and make herself big. Looks like that'll be an unassisted goal to Caitlin Shrimp at the 21:05 mark. It'll be 6-0 Monroe, Oregon over Monroe. Some more substitutions as we play. Fanning and Ashley Hansen back in. Jenna Bennett, number 16, back in the center. Ella Hughes back in. Maddie Schwartzmiller. Avery Fanning brings it down, beats her defender. Drives forward. Has a Monroe defender closing in on her. Plays it through a gap to Maddie Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller battling toughly with the Cheesemaker, but the referee thinks it was a little too much and blows the whistle. It'll be a free kick to Monroe.
Free kick, Monroe.
Monroe keeper to take the kick. She'll look to keep it out wide. Miss kicks it a little bit, and Hansen's there. Monroe able to clear so that their goalie can get back in place. Cassie Cluck making a nice run from the back line. Puts in the cross on the floor, looking for Fanning. The Monroe defender, number 8, made a tremendous play. Maddie Schwartzmiller takes a shot on goal off a quick turn. Really puts some nice heat on that. Monroe keeper punts it long. Cassie Cluck's there, easily collects. Jenna Stotts looking to play it up long and hard. Maddie Schwartzmiller plays up to Ashley Hansen. Hansen makes the turn, shakes off her defender, brings up the line, crosses it in. Monroe defense is there to clear it. Hansen's there again. Only puts it on the ground to the keeper this time. Keeper plays it long. Martin McCombs is there. Collects the ball, calmly plays it back. Plays it up to Ella Hughes. Hughes was just a little unlucky there. Won the battle with the defender, but the ricochet ended up going out of bounds. Monroe throw in. Monroe takes the throw. Combs heads it out of bounds. Monroe throws it in. Flicks on. Brooklyn Kane is there. Takes the ball, drives. Puts it up to Hanson. Doesn't quite keep her foot over the ball and allows it to bounce up to her, but still collects it, gets up to Fanning, who's able to finish. Fantastic finish by Avery Fanning. That was Ashley Hanson to Avery Fanning on the goal. Fanning's second goal of the night, and to go along with her assist earlier. Hanson with a nice ball up to Fanning for that goal. And some additional subs again.
Oregon goal by Avery Fanning, assisted by Ashley Hanson.
As Randy Lewis makes her initial appearance in this game. And we got a handball. Inadvertent, but handball nevertheless. Lewis making only her second appearance of the season in this game. Her first appearance on Monday against Stoughton, coming off an injury that held her out of the entirety of last season. Really great to see her back on the field, healthy and playing the game she loves again. Maddie Schwartzmiller intercepts the ball, settles it down and plays it to Bennett. Bennett drives forward, plays it in to Ella Hughes. Hughes drives, plays it over to Fanning. Fanning had a chance to play it off a one-touch, but wasn't feeling comfortable and ends up with a free kick to Monroe. Easy to say from the stands that the player should have finished with a one-touch, but sometimes the ball's bouncing, especially early in the season when the field conditions aren't perfect and player feels like the ball might go under their foot or over their foot, and just never know what's happening in the spur of the moment down on the field. Monroe plays it up. Doesn't quite get enough on it. Goes through Maddie Schwartzmiller's legs, but she wins it right back. Monroe, number 3, Alexa Bader, working her hardest to try and win that ball against Schwartzmiller. Brooklyn Kane takes it away. Kane up to Fanning. Fanning just using her arms a little too much to create the space there. And that's what the referee called her for. The physical play actually is fine in soccer, but there are certain small things that you can't do during the physical play. Pushing your hands out, what some might call the Heisman move, is one of them. Played up by Monroe. Lewis is there to play it out of bounds. We got additional subs coming in from Monroe now. Number 18, Kaylee Nesbitt's in for number 8, Margarita Sarmiento. Right back also gets swapped out for Monroe.
Free kick, Monroe.
We've got a free kick on a handball for Monroe. It's number 22. Zoe Pond looks to play this ball in. First dangerous opportunity of the night for Monroe, but mishits it and ends up going out wide. Fanning tries to keep it in play, plays it right to Pond, but Stotts is there to clear it. Hansen collects it. Ashley Hansen being patient, given what the defense is allowing her to give her, plays it up long to Fanning. Fanning just can't quite get to the ball before the defender. Defender plays it out of bounds for a throw into Oregon. Randy Lewis working up the sideline to take this throw in for Oregon. Throws it into Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller takes a touch, plays the cross in. Doesn't find the head, but Ella Hughes is there. Hughes makes a quick turn, plays it right back in. And Fanning's there to finish. Cheeky little finish at that. That'll be the 8th goal for Oregon. Avery Fanning from Ella Hughes, which makes it 8-0 at the 28:40 mark in favor of Oregon.
Oregon goal. Fanning from Hughes. That's a hat trick for Fanning.
That is a hat trick for Fanning, as well as an assist, giving her 10 points on the night. Plays it into Hughes. Hughes with a finish. Nice little finish from Hughes off to the right side. It's a nice ball into Hughes. She won't get credit for an assist on that one, but it's a tremendous play, an unassisted goal by Hughes. A little chip by the little bit of chip ball that the defender got on it kept the assist from happening, but still a fantastic goal. So there's we've got balls in play. So got a little bit of high school's different rules, bud. It stops. Yeah, it's stupid. 20 years ago. It's a completely different rule from regular soccer. Ball's in play up the sidelines. Plays it into the keeper. The keeper collects. Keeper plays it long. Again, it is 9-0 Oregon now. Monroe looks to clear. The body language is indicative of a 9-0 lead in the first half for Monroe. Oregon looks to continue to put the pressure on. Maddie Schwartzmiller turns. Plays it back to Lewis. Lewis plays it in. Monroe collects the ball. Guys, who's 12? We have a new player in for Oregon, number 12. Not listed on the roster that we were given tonight, so we're not exactly sure who it is at this point. but we'll try to get that information from you. She fights for position with the ball. Plays it up. Sauer's there. Schwartzmiller takes a hard hit. And the referee calls a penalty kick. It's a rough call to make in a 9-0 game, but sometimes with certain penalties like that, the referee likes to let the other team know that certain penalties just aren't going to be an option. Randy Lewis, again, missing the entire season last year, is called on to take the free kick. Fans are excited about this one. She takes the kick and finishes right into the corner. That makes it 10-0 Oregon. At the 31:45 mark of the first half. Yeah, the referee has asked the keeper, the clock scorekeeper, to run the clock from now on. So we'll see a running clock for the rest of this game now.
Oregon goal by Randy Lewis.
High school soccer, for those of you who are soccer fans and understand the game, you're used to seeing a running clock in all soccer. There is a difference in high school soccer. High school soccer actually has the clock stop on goals and injuries. It's a difference that a lot of soccer fans and parents aren't used to. In this instance, so with a 10-0 lead, the referee has the discretion to ask for the clock to continue running. So at this point, regardless of injuries or goals, the clock will continue to run in this game. Bennett plays it back to Kane. Kane to McKee. McKee up to 12. Still trying to determine who 12 is. And it's played out of bounds. It'll be a Monroe goal kick. There is actually such a thing as a mercy rule in high school soccer. Mercy rule comes into play at the 60-minute mark of the second half. If one team is up by 10 or more goals at the 60-minute mark of the second half, the referee will call the contest. At the 33-minute mark of the first half, Mara McCombs wins the ball, plays it back to Kane. Kane to Sauer. Sauer beats her defender with a nice move. Guys, did we figure out who 12 is yet? Is it Chloe? Who's 12? Nobody knows. Oregon plays it down the line, plays in back. Monroe's able to clear it out of danger. Bree Sauer chases it down. Plays it in Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller up the line. Plays in with her left foot to Sauer. Sauer loses it to Monroe, but McCombs is there. Macy Cox wins it. Looks to rip it with her left foot. Takes a heck of a shot. Absolute strike on goal. The keeper makes a tremendous save. Halverson collects. Looks to touch it outside. Monroe defender's there. McKee to Bennett. Bennett to McCombs. McCombs to Sauer. Sauer drives inside, brings her defender to her, and puts it outside to Maddie Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller takes a touch. Down the line, plays it inside. Can't quite get through. The defender clears it out. Schwartzmiller looks for Sauer. Sauer touches. Again beats her defender. Plays it off the Monroe defender and wins a corner kick for her team. Halverson will come across to play the corner kick as we bring in two more subs. Hannah Rohr comes in for Jenna Bennett, and Lauren Deneau comes in for Sydney McKee. Emma Halverson plays the ball low to Macy Cox. Macy looks to play it back to Halverson, but misplays it and misjudges a little bit. McCombs is there to play it easily up to Maddie Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller looks to take the long-range bomb. Maybe better suited to play that one in a little bit. She's got a tremendous leg, but even that was a little bit long for her. McCombs brings it down. Plays it up to Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller plays it out to 12. We believe that 12 might be Chloe Schwartz. We're trying to get confirmation, though. To Bree Sauer. Bree tries to slide it in to Cox. Cox using just a bit too much in the referee's opinion and goes for a free kick to Monroe. Monroe plays it up off of Monroe defender. And McCombs will take the throw in. McCombs plays in to Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller there. Plays it across. Trying to do it all herself there. Does play out for a corner kick, where Halverson will take the corner kick once again. McCombs and Deneau will stay back and man any sort of odd rushes that might come out of the corner kick. Halverson puts her arm up, puts in the long cross. Kane looks to head it. Cox plays it out. But it's going to go for a free kick to Monroe. Nice service by Halverson. Just no Oregon players there to head it in. Plays it up. McCombs wins it. Plays it up to Bree Sauer. Bree Sauer, nicely done. Plays it up to Cox. Monroe Cheesemaker defender does a nice job. Wins that and plays it up. McCombs is there. Plays it into Brooklyn Kane. Kane to Rohr. Rohr slides a nifty little one up to Chloe Schwartz. Schwartz looking for Cox, but just puts a little too much steam on it. Monroe defender beats Bree Sauer. Plays up with the outside of her foot to her wing, but Annika Einbach, where we have some additional subs. Maddie Schwartzmiller, Macy Cox, and Chloe Schwartz will leave the field. In come Isley, Hansen, and Hampton. Isley with the throw to Hansen. Ball gets won by Monroe back to Isley. Isley plays it up. Monroe gets a little too cavalier with the ball and ends up going in for Another Oregon goal. Looks like Ellen Legler come in. Looks like Legler from Hanson.
Oregon goal. Legler from Hanson.
Legler's first goal of the year. And another assist tonight for Hanson. Monroe trying to be physical. Trying to show that they're not giving up on this game. Roar up to Brisauer. Brisauer drives in. Draws her defender to her. Plays it into Isley. Isley back to Sauer. Sauer with a hard cut and that speed. Plays it in for the cross. Hanson just got caught up under her feet. Monroe able to clear. Roar looks to step on it and ends up getting a handball.
Free kick Monroe.
Goes for a free kick to Monroe. Monroe plays it up. McCombs does a nice job of shielding the ball. Plays it to Kane. Kane drives, plays it up to Sauer. Sauer is just so quick. Plays it into Hampton. Hampton plays it across. Looks to put a shot on goal. Just places it wide with a left-footed shot. Goal kick to Monroe, who has changed goalkeepers, by the way. Hanson fights for the ball in the end line. Fights a little bit too hard.
Free kick Monroe.
And the free kick goes to Monroe. Again, we appreciate you watching tonight. We appreciate all of our sponsors who give so generously to make these broadcasts happen. Monroe plays it up. Roars there. Takes a little touch. Drives. Waits for help. Plays it into Hampton. Hampton dribbles across. Plays it wide to Sauer. Plays it a little bit short. Is able to be cleared by Monroe. McCombs is there though. Plays it to Sauer. Sauer looks for Hampton. Doesn't quite find feet there. Monroe plays it up, but Brooklyn Kane is there to intercept. And plays it up to Hanson. Nice ball to Hanson, put it into the space only she can get to it. Hanson plays it. Fantastic ball up to Legler. Legler off the crossbar. Wonderful soccer play, though, on all accords. Still in play until Monroe finally clears it out wide. They settle. They play it right to Roar. Unforced error. Something you can't afford against this Oregon team. Brooklyn Kane tries to play it up to Sauer. Monroe Cheesemaker gets his foot on the ball. Gets played out of bounds. With about 30 seconds left to play in the half. Monroe throws it in to Einbach. Cleared up the field. But Kane is there again. Roar looks to turn with the ball, but nobody tells her that somebody's there. Need a little communication there so she knows to get a touch on the ball. Danu plays it up, and that'll be the end of the first half. So we finished the first half here in Oregon with a score of Oregon 11, Monroe 0. Again, we appreciate the help of our sponsors, Oregon Community Bank, the Feel Good in Banking, Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care Clinic, trusted care close to home, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being part of the athlete's success and become a booster today. Sonny's Kitchen, Toro Horse Insurance, Oregon Tax and Accounting, and the Firefly Coffee House. We'll be back after halftime.
Start off with Malia. Hayden Lang, represented by Ryan and Andrea Lang. Ellen Legler, represented by Paula and Rich Legler. Maddie Schwartz-Miller, represented by Stefan and Julia Schwartz-Miller. Brooklyn Kane, represented by Deanna and Brad Kane. Katie Isley, represented by Chris and Julie Isley.
Hey, now that you're home, I expect to see you tomorrow night.
Ella Hughes, represented by Lisa
We're going
and
to
Kevin
Chinese.
Hughes.
Me and the sister, we got a huge Chinese. So,
Avery
probably
Fanning,
missed
represented by
part.
Steve and Cheryl Fanning.
what festival ever? Smart girl.
Randy Lewis, represented by James and Randy Lewis. Macy Cox, represented by Ann and Rick Cox.
Don't laugh. You're going to get me to laugh because you're going to get in trouble.
Anna Rohr, represented by Kira and Jeff Rohr. Cassie Cluck, represented by Jeff Cluck and Kathy Braun. Caitlin Shrimp, represented by Jim and Jessica Shrimp. Jenna Bennett, represented by Mark and Minnie Bennett. And Aiden Hampton, represented by John and Cece Hampton.
I'm going to marry for money.
Mara McCombs, represented by Pete and Aaron McCombs. Bree Sauer, represented by Mike and Jenny Sauer.
Oh, absolutely. That's like folk spirit. What's
Emma Halverson, represented by Brandon
that's
and Tina
how you
Halverson.
know, right? His wife, they own like all those like farms.
Lauren Denew, represented by Don Denew.
At the airport. But they got like 4 cars. We call those.
Ashley Hansen, represented by Craig and Jennifer Hansen. Sydney McKee, represented by Brian and Linda McKee.
Nice.
And Jenna Stats,
Nice.
represented by Tammy and Mike Stats.
First date question.
And thank you all, parents.
Well, see, I always say, well, honey, we're out. I'm out. Shake your hand and be like, good luck in
Welcome back to our broadcast, where the Oregon Panthers are up 11-0 at halftime on the Monroe Cheesemakers. We do want to go back and thank our sponsors again, the Oregon Community Bank, Stoughton Hospital, and Oregon Urgent Care and Clinic, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, the Oregon School District, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Torhorst Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things, serving great the Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch, special soups and salads, along with hand-selected small-batch Wisconsin cheese. Just about ready to get going again. I am gonna turn that light off again though, because I can't see anything. No, thank you though. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right. Referee kicks it off. For those of you a little confused, our timer on our broadcast, as we mentioned before earlier in the broadcast, there is a what they call the mercy rule in high school soccer, that if a team is up by 10 with 60 minutes left in the game, it will be called. And it was, and with Oregon up 11-0 and dominating play, the referee and the coaches did agree they will continue to play that 15 minutes up to the 60-minute mark. Monroe throws it in. Looks to clear. Ball brought down by number 17, Aiden Hampton. Bree Sauer plays it. Tries to keep it in play. Nice ball by the Monroe Cheesemaker. We have confirmed that number 12 is Chloe Schwartz. And she tracks the ball down. Wins it up and plays it into Bree Sauer. Bree cuts across. Plays it to Lauren Deneau. Deneau looks for Bree Sauer on the give and go, but not quite there. Schwartz plays it down to Hampton. Hampton plays it to McCombs. McCombs to Sauer. Looks for the give and go. But Sauer's taken down, and it's going to be a free kick.
Free kick, Oregon, taken by Emma Halverson.
Halverson will take this free kick. Plays it from the left side. Plays it across to Schwartz. Schwartz with the ball. Shielding it, trying to play it back to Halverson. Halverson plays it back long to McKee. McKee to Hampton. Hampton with a nice ball up the wing to a streaking Hughes. Ball out of play to Oregon. Played into Deneau. Deneau looks to play it across to Stotts. But it goes off the Cheesemaker out of play. Piers, actually, I apologize. It was off an Oregon player, and it will be a goal kick.
Goal kick, Monroe.
Monroe plays it out and plays out of bounds. Sauer looks to play it quickly. Plays it into Hampton. Hampton brings it down. Tries to slide inside. Monroe player there. Sauer's there. Sauer with a shot, and nice save by the keeper. Alan Legler there, plays out of bounds to Monroe, throwing. Legler tries to play it into Nanu. Monroe plays it up. McKee is there. McKee with the step over. To Legler. Legler up to Nanu. Monroe clears it out of bounds. Throw into Oregon. OCA Media is Oregon's very own community access television station broadcasting from the Oregon High School. Since OCA is what is bringing you this broadcast tonight, local broadcasting like this is only made possible through the generous donations of sponsors along with the support from the village of and town of Oregon. Please continue to support local media. And a cross goes in to Sauer. Sauer plays a nice ball and puts it off the left crossbar. Visibly upset that she wasn't able to finish that. And it is a goal kick for Monroe. Monroe plays it Sauer. Sauer brings it down nicely. Danu fights for the ball. Monroe just plays it up and out of bounds. It'll be a throw into Oregon. We did have a substitution at that last out of bounds play with Cassie Cluck coming in for Sidney McKee. Sidney McKee's day appears to be over. Alan Legler plays it off to Monroe Cheesemaker for a throw into Oregon. She throws in to Danu. Danu looks to beat her defender. Plays a long cross, but nobody's there. Aiden Hampton, chases it down to McCombs. McCombs plays it into Sauer. Sauer with a quick turn. Sauer takes a strike, plays it right into the Cheesemaker defenseman. Danu comes up and is able to finish. Lauren Danu, number 22, with the unassisted goal. To make it 12-0 Oregon. She'll get subbed out. Ella Hughes comes in. Monroe looks to play it long. Hoping they might catch Oregon asleep, but Cluck and Halverson are there to make sure that doesn't happen. Chloe Schwartz playing hard, trying to win the ball back, putting pressure on Monroe. Monroe's number 22 plays it out wide to Hughes. Hughes to Hampton. Hampton beats her defender. Plays it to Sauer. Sauer with a handball. That'll be a free kick to Monroe.
Monroe free kick, handball.
Number 13, Heather Burkhalter, plays the ball up for Monroe. Plays out to Sarmiento. Plays it out of bounds. Katie Isley's going to come in for Aiden Hampton now on the substitution. McCombs plays it in. Off of Hughes. Out of bounds, Monroe throw in. Burkhalter will throw it in. A little too long for Einbach. McCombs is there. And Einbach taps out of play for an Oregon throw-in. She throws it in to Chloe Schwartz. Schwartz does a nice job of winning the ball and playing it to Isley. Isley back to Cluck. Cluck to Halverson. Halverson to McCombs. Playing nicely on the floor. McCombs and Isley. Just needs to play her just a little bit more forward there, but Halverson, Isley, McCombs. McCombs with a great ball into Bree Sauer. Sauer cutting back and forth. Plays it in. Takes a shot right into the keeper. Sauer working so hard to try and get that goal. You can see how badly she wants it. Jenna Stotts plays it up. Ball being ping-ponged around. Ella Hughes wins the ball. Back to Cluck. Cluck to Stotts. Stotts gets a little under the ball, but collects it back in. Plays it out wide to Legler. Out of bounds play to Monroe. They throw it in. Einbach's looking for it. Chloe Schwartz wins the ball, though. Wins it to Stotts. Stotts chases it down. Plays it up to Bree Sauer. Sauer using her speed to chase it down. Sauer just has no quit on her, no matter what the score is. Thrown to Oregon. We'll have a free kick that Emma Halverson will take. Halverson left-footed with an incredibly strong leg. Great actually puts a nice bend on the ball. She actually could score from here. She puts it in on goal. Schwartz isn't able to get her head on it, though. She plays it to Stotts. Stotts plays it into Hughes. And it'll be a corner kick to Oregon. Ella Hughes will take the corner kick.
Corner kick Oregon, taken by Ella Hughes.
Hughes plays it in. Not quite there for Legler. Legler tries to play back to Hughes. Hughes does it, win it. Tries to cut it back in. It'll be played out of bounds for another corner kick. Hughes will take that kick.
Corner kick for Oregon, Ella Hughes.
She lines it up. Plays it in long. Plays it into Schwartz. McCombs plays it in to Hughes. Hughes slides it across to Katie Isley. Isley finishes at the 58-minute mark of the second half. Katie Isley from Ella Hughes.
Oregon goal, Katie Isley from Ella Hughes.
Monroe plays it up long, collected by Stotts. 50-50 ball goes up in the air. Brought down, played up. Out of play. Oregon throw in. Monroe looks to switch the play. Brings it down to Sarmiento. Combs plays up to Isley. Isley tries to get to Sauer. Sauer's not able to keep it under control though. Goal kick to Monroe. Plays it up to number 22. She plays it up long. Collected by Randy Lewis. Lewis plays it up to Ellen Legler. Legler to Schwartz. Schwartz plays it back into Legler. And the referee will blow the whistle at the 60-minute mark, which will end this game with a score of Oregon 13, the Monroe Cheesemakers nothing.
Final score of tonight's varsity match. Oregon 13.
Again, we do wish to thank our sponsors one last time for this broadcast. As we thank the Oregon Community Bank, the Feel Good Bank in Banking, Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care Clinic, trusted care close to home. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Toro Horse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with hand-selected small-batch Wisconsin cheese. Again, OCA Media is Oregon's own community access television station broadcasting from Oregon High School. OCA Media relies heavily on the financial support from the village and town of Oregon as well as our generous supporters. Please consider continuing your support by contacting your representatives. That local television is important to you and your family. Become a supporter today. Send us a note at ocamedia.com or comment on our Facebook page. Be sure to like the Facebook page and send us your game photos that use hashtag OCA Game Day. Did you know that the OCA Media will be broadcasting on TDS Cable? OCA Media is looking for interested village residents to sit on our advisory board. We are dedicated to providing the village of Oregon with the highest quality programming possible. Help guide us into the future and contact Paul at ocamedia.com. We do appreciate you joining us once again. Final score, Oregon 13. Monroe Cheesemakers nothing. I thank my cameraman, Jude Shipley, for his able assistance tonight. We'll see you at our next game.